everybody, welcome to Wild Boy Movies, the place to talk movies, and we're doing something a little different today because we're going to be taking a look at the horror short film Chicken Man, made by a YouTuber that I quite enjoy watching, KillJoy Jake. Now, first of all, if you haven't heard of KillJoy Jake, he's essentially like this horror YouTuber who talks about horror movies. I highly recommend you check him out. I will have his channel in the description as well as the short film, so you guys can go ahead and give it a watch. And this was something cool that he did, like he made a short film based off a character that he created, and that's just something so cool. And I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys my overall thoughts on this Chicken Man short film, and overall how awesome that this rather smaller YouTuber made a pretty good short film. But be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get right into talking about KillJoy Jake's Chicken Man. Now going into the actual short film, I quite enjoyed it. Now, this isn't like this amazing short film, but it's still a good one nonetheless. And yeah, I do really like the slasher villain of Chicken Man, or Zeke, who is like this father who lost his entire family to a trucking accident, and the mayhem that follows up on that. Now, like I said earlier, this short is 10 minutes long, but I felt like as like a short film, I felt like that this was a great kind of like prologue to like a possible Chicken Man short film, because Jake Tyler, who is Killjoy Jake, has said that he does have plans for a Chicken Man feature film. And in some ways, you could compare this to like Has Been Hotel, where we had that 30-minute pilot in 2019, and then later on in 2024, Amazon and A24 brought us that Prime Video full series. So with this kind of being like a prologue to a possible feature film that, hey, I definitely be down to watch, I felt like it was a pretty good like teasing things on what we could expect in that film, and basically the character of Zeke and the Chicken Man and the mystery involved in him. Because when I found out that like this guy is just like a dad who lost his wife and child, it just basically sounded like that, hey, he's just a regular person. But there was one shot in the short film where he's like opens his shirt and just like squirts out like, I don't even know what it is. I'm definitely thinking that in real life it was mayonnaise, but that kind of seems like something supernatural. And yes, this is a low budget short film, and it doesn't have all the money in the world to make this thing look nice, but for me, honestly, the cinematography in here kind of makes it look like it's like a Pooniverse movie. Like, where I'm going with that is that they used that very low budget of this with like Winnie the Pooh Blind Honey 2, and they used that money to make the movie the best that they can make on that lower budget. And yeah, Winnie the Pooh Blind Honey for me ended up being a pretty entertaining movie and looked pretty good in terms of like cinematography with that low budget. Same thing applied here with Chicken Man. I like this low budget like look of this Chicken Man movie. Like, it kind of looks like that it could be passable as like a low budget feature film released theatrically, like that Pooniverse movies or the Twisted Childhood universe. But yeah, I definitely really like the way that this short film was shot. Now, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but there were kind of like some references to like some horror movies. Like, you got ourselves like a ghost child who is the dead child of Zeke, who was killed in that trucking accident. To me, that kind of felt like it was kind of like a nod to the little pale girl in Terrifier 2. And then the ending kill of the short film, like, you get like this Chicken Man attacking a dad or a boyfriend and using a cheese grater to do so, which to me felt like it was kind of like a nod to that infamous cheese grater scene from Evil Dead Rise. Now, also, I want to go ahead and talk about this ghost kid that we get in the short film. Nothing against the actor, because he's like literally the nephew of Jake Tyler, but I'm curious to see where Jake would end up going with this character of the ghost kid if this feature film ends up happening, because there are a lot of things that I'm questioning about. Like, there's so much speculation that could go down and like how that ghost kid can be there. Is it like a ghost? Is it kind of like a Terrifier 3 thing where it's like a demon? Or is it just like, I just don't know. That's the fun of like some of these movies, speculating on what could end up going down in like these projects. And I think us knowing what's going on with that ghost child will explain kind of like this egg mayonnaise thing that we get early on in the short film. Also, I just want to talk about this one scene where the chicken man goes ahead and drowns a woman in like a hot tub or jacuzzi. The way he does it is just hilarious. Like, the dude just hits the woman on the head and then closes like the tarp cover and then just does that. Like, he just lays on that cover like this and basically just uses that in order to like drown this victim. Also, Shadow the Hedgehog, pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I like the short film and definitely am interested to see if this short ends up getting like a feature film and exploring some of the mystery and backstory with this chicken man killer and seeing where the story could end up going. Now, I also gotta talk about the fact that KillJoy Jake is a 30,000 subscriber YouTuber and doesn't have all of the money in the world, yet he ended up making this 10-minute short film, which was very cool that he ended up doing it and is kind of inspiring, which is why now in this video, I'm gonna be letting you guys know that I am working on a short film based off my animated shorts, The Wild Boy Universe. I'll have an image of the Wild Boy Universe up on screen right now, and you can check them out under my shorts. They are there, and you could watch them, but I am working on a short film based on the Wild Boy Universe. I'm on my second draft of the script, but sticking with Chicken Man, I'm gonna have to give the short film a solid 7 out of 10. It's definitely gonna be a video that is going into my liked videos playlist, and it's something that I'd be down to watch again like every now and then. And if you guys want to go ahead and watch this short film, I'll have the video linked in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and check this out and give this short film some support, because the more support it has and more attention it gets, the more likelihood that it gets a feature film adaptation. So be sure to check out that short film in the description, and also hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video, and have a great day.